of the National Football League on EA Sports. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. To return is Ricky Pearsall. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go, ready.
The NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Christian McCaffrey. And a short pickup there to about the 36. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Check that. Come on. Set.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Mike, everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
A run here with McCaffrey. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready. Set go.
Again, it's McCaffrey. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25. Running left, it's McCaffrey. He's to the 10. The speed on display. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Bulls. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. And this one is blocked. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Yeah, here we go. What I take?
On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. He'll manage only a couple. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. 2nd down and 8.
Yeah! There we go. Kill.
operating from the gun. Here's Dak. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. Here we go, 46. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now a give up the middle. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And the Cowboys are gonna have a first and goal. It's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Kill. 27, 26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second down, Prescott. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
The sideline erupted. They thought that was an easy 6, but instead, it was nothing but disappointment. I mean, that is a gut-wrenching missed opportunity for the offense, and he has his head down just in disbelief.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. On fourth down, it is Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey for the Dallas field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys are on the board. They cut the lead to 6-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line, and that's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Now it's McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. 1st and 2nd down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Let's go.
On 4th down, they snap it to Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. This one incomplete. The defense. Challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. It's a 3-point game here early on. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Yeah! Here we go!
To throw is Prescott. That one knocked away and incomplete.
Not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Here we go, Shad.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop, gets in to bring him down.
Parsons making his presence felt, and it's no secret. I mean, Mike, he's become one of the top overall defenders in the entire league. He's had at least 13 sacks each of the previous 3 seasons, and if he continues to play at that level, there's a good chance he's going to try to make it 4 by the end of this year.
On 3rd and long, Purdy to throw. He's going to air this one out, looking for Cooper.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Yeah! Here we go! Right, check! 26.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. 2nd and 7.
Yeah, here we go! Right, check! 26.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Pistol now for Prescott. And that is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
All square now at 6 aside as the ball's back in the air again. Here's Saul, gonna return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set! Bring it!
They'll try the left side with McCaffrey. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he's going to get the 1st down. He is up past the 35-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's McCaffrey. McCaffrey, 1st down and more. And he's going to take this all the way home. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown Bulls. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Moody's extra point is good. And the Bulls will go up by 7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. Oh, big hole left side. And he will dive into the end zone. 85 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Pearsall going to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Micah Parsons on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And he'll weave his way down close to that 1st down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be 3rd down and short.
Hey, check that. Shad, ready.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
They're indeed going for this. It's Purdy. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. Taking a big risk, going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs. Up the middle they go. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I continue in just a moment. Here's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll stick with him again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On 3rd down, Prescott. That is caught by the tight end, Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Pearsall going to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Throwing is Purdy. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. And the Cowboys will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, kill! 47! What do you think?
Now Prescott. The open man is Tolbert. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go. I take. Here we're going to 53.
Now Prescott. Open man down the field is Turpin. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Kill.
Again, Prescott to the air. This one is caught by Turpin. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll throw again. Dak. This one intercepted. He works free, right side. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Bulls. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
And now another extra point off the mark. 3 misses on extra points in this game alone.
With the score all time.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the 2nd half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And no chance to return. Through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Prescott. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Phillips. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Moody now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bulls will go up by 7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Prescott now. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Omaha, set. Hi.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Here's second and 9.
Omaha, set high.
They run once more with McCaffrey. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Third and 5.
Omaha, set.
Jones. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
You can see the relief on his face. He gets up and he goes, you know, I got away with one there. I was a little loose with the ball, and fortunately for the ball carrier, he was close enough to the sideline that he gets a friendly bounce. You're not always going to be that lucky. You have to protect the ball at all costs, and it's a little easier to learn that lesson when you get back in the huddle, and fortunately for you, it's still your ball.
So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line. Throwing is Jones on third down. He'll try to run for it. And he'll only be able to get to the 7-yard line. So good work by the defense. It sets up fourth down.
That's a great job defensively. Even though they let him escape the rush initially, there was nowhere to go with either their ball or as a runner, and they're able to force fourth down.
Moody's kick is good. And the Blues will extend their third quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah! Here we go! That's it! Kill!
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go! Go!
The drive will start on the ground. They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Handoff here, up the middle. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down. Looking out of the gun is Milton. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier...
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And the Bulls are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
And that is incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Hilton now to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. To the air once more is Milton. And that ball intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr., just like his daddy did. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And he will score again. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown Bulls. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the end zone, here's Kavontae Turpin. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game, and now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours, and right now it is pouring.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
The loss of 4 brings up 2nd and 14 at the 24-yard line.
I can't believe what I want.
Here we go, get set. Here's that.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 6.
Omaha!
Running left, it's McCaffrey. Looking for room out on the edge. You're not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
35-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Blues will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now a give up the middle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And I don't think he got there with that one, only needed a yard, wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now we're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll go. Here's Milton. That's into the hands of Turpin. And he will get the 1st down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3. From the gun, here's Milton. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Nick Bosa, the former All-Pro, in there for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Milton. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, here's Milton. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16.
Let's go now.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. This pass right side caught by Lamb. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Milton going to look to throw it again. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad.